This is going to be a topic of slavery. It's not going to be coming from a racist point of view, any point of view, white or black or any color. This is just what I know happened, okay? Like back around the turn of the century, these 200 and some British soldiers were in a fort surrounded by Shaka Zulu with his 2,000 warriors. Now, these guys had rifles that were not repeaters, but they could reload them really, really quickly. And they shot with accuracy for yards and yards and yards. And they would line up in 3 or 4, the British soldiers. And when one shot, he'd duck out of the way, the other one step out there and he'd shoot, he'd duck out of the way. And they continued to do that. And they gave Shaka Zulu hell. But Shaka Zulu won the fight, killed them all except for down to a few. And he let them go because he said they were mighty warriors, okay? A little respect there right at the end. But the bottom line is, the point I'm trying to make is this right here. So they're telling me that in 1680 and 1700 and so, these people would pull up on these little ships. They had like 30 people on them. And they went into the Ivory Coast and started stealing black people. And they couldn't stop them. The only guns those people had in those days were those damn flash pan or fire or whatever. You had to light a wick and wait for it to eventually shoot. They even had supports for the heavy son bitches. But I'm just saying, how could you go in there and start stealing people? And you got to go through all that for your gun. That's the way the gun goes. Ain't about 30 y'all to start with, 60 if you had 2 ships. But the bottom line is, how could that be possible? I know what happened. Somewhere down the line, communications happened, and they told the people, just like the way the Mayans and Aztecs and them, they did kind of like that. They told them, said, look, don't kill your enemies. Bring them to us. We'll buy them from you. They'll be out of your hair, never see them again. Never have to fight them again. If you don't think that went on, you just can't convince me of anything else. That's just the only thing that makes sense. And how in the world can Shaka Zulu beat 200 damn soldiers with damn good rifles, but the whole Ivory Coast couldn't stop 30 white people or 60 white people from coming in there and stealing a bunch of their children and stuff? You know, I don't know. That just don't make sense.